Hello everybody, we're going to talk about dividing polynomials today. It's great fun stuff here. So, to divide a polynomial by a monomial, you simply divide each term by the monomial, and then you simplify it. Okay, so we get something that looks like this. Okay, so 2x squared minus 3 divided by 6x. So, I prefer to write them like this. Okay, and then you just have to divide each term in here, up here, by this term down here. So essentially you're going to get this 2x squared over 6x minus 3 over 6x. And then you can simplify it. So let's see, 2 will cancel here and leave you 3. And the x will cancel one of those and leaves you with just an x on top and a 3 on the bottom. Over here, the 6 will cancel with the 3, and you just get minus 1 over 2x. And you're done. Unless you're interested in getting a common denominator, which would take you right back to here, so you're done simplifying. Okay, so again, if you got a monomial and you're dividing that into another polynomial, doesn't matter how many terms, you just take the polynomial and you divide each term by the monomial. Okay, so very simple. All right, here's another one. Let's look at this one. Okay, in fact, you know what? Why don't you do this? Pause the video, give this one a try, and then jump back on and see how you did. Okay, so this would be 12x squared minus 20x plus 8 divided by 4x. Okay, so this is going to be 12x squared over 4x minus 20x over 4x plus 8 over 4x. Okay, so let's start canceling stuff that we can cancel. So 4 will cancel with the 12 and leaves you with a 3 up here. The x will cancel one of those x's. And so this term right here is just left with 3x on top and a 1 on the bottom. Remember, it's never a 0 when everything cancels away. It's always a 1. Minus, okay, the x's cancel out here, and that will cancel with the 20 and leaves you with a 5, and that's all that's left is 5 over 1, so we'll just write minus 5. And then over here, the 4 will cancel with the 8, and it leaves a 2, and I can't cancel the x, so it's just plus 2 over x, and you're done. Very simple. Okay. Now, how to use long division. Long division comes in really handy when you have polynomials that are divided by other longer polynomials. Okay, so, and you do this just the same way that you would do something like this. 638 divided by 215. Okay? You're going to do the same process. So I'm going to take x squared plus 2x plus 4. I'm going to divide that by x minus 1. Okay, now watch closely. Here's what you do. What do I have to multiply this by to get this? I need to multiply it by x. So the x is going to go right here. Now I'm going to take the x times both of these things. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 1 is negative x. And I want to line this up, make sure I have like terms lined up each time. Sometimes you have a space in here if you're missing a term. Okay? Now, once I get here, I want to subtract this. So I'm going to change all the signs, and I'm going to combine my like terms. Okay, this goes away. I get 3x here, and I drop down the plus 4. Okay, now I ask myself, what do I have to multiply x by to get 3x? Well, that would be, of course, 3, so I'm going to add 3. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. I go ahead and I subtract this, so I change the signs. This should always go away. I'm left with 7 right here. Now, x will not go into 7, so this is a remainder. If this is 0, it divides, that means this divides in there evenly. But this has a remainder of 7, So here's what I do is I write plus 7 over whatever this is, x minus 1. And this, my friends, is my answer. X plus 3 plus 7 over x minus 1. Okay, let's do another one. This just takes practice, is all it does. You just got to do a bunch of these, and you'll get them. So here I got 4x cubed. Now there's no x squared terms. I'm going to leave a space because sometimes I need that. And I get plus 5x. And I'm going to divide that by 2x minus 1. Okay, so I asked myself, what do I have to multiply 2x by to get 4x cubed? And that would be 2x squared. Okay, 2x squared times 2x is 4x cubed minus x squared. See, the x squared is going to fit right in here. And now I'm going to subtract this, so I change the signs. And I add this up, and this goes away, of course, and I get x squared plus 5x. Okay, so now I'm back to what do I multiply 2x by to get x squared? All right, that's a little bit tough because I'm going to need a fraction. We're going to need plus a 1/2 x. Okay, now let's see how I get that. 2x times 1/2 x, the 2 times 1/2 is 1, and x times x is x squared. Okay, so this is going to be x squared, and then I'm going to get minus 1/2 x. And remember, I'm going to subtract this, so I change all the signs. And I'm going to get 5, or I'm going to get 5.5 x. So let's make that 11/2 x. And now, I got to ask myself, okay, what do I got to multiply 2 by to get 11/2 x? Okay, so that's a little bit tricky. You got to figure that out. So 2 times x is going to equal 11/2. So I would divide that by 2. So that would be 11/4. Okay, so I'm going to go plus 11/4 right here. This one turned out to be kind of a nasty one. Okay, 11/4 times 2, that's 22 over 4x, which 22 over 4 reduces to 11/2 x. Okay, and then this would be minus 11/4 right here. And I'm going to go ahead and subtract that. So I'm going to subtract this. This goes away. Whoops, negative, positive. I'm going to change all the signs. Okay, and I'm left with 11/4. And that will not be divisible by 2x minus 1. So that's my remainder. Plus 11/4 over 2x minus 1. Okay, and you're done. There's your answer. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, look at this bad boy right here. I'm going to give you a second to pause the video and give this a try, and then we can jump back on and see how you did. Okay, so this is going to be 3x to the 4th. I don't have an x cubed, so I'm going to leave a space, plus 7x squared minus 5x plus 2, and I'm going to divide this by x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, I really like that too, so let's fix it. Okay, so what do I got to multiply x squared by to get 3x to the 4th? How about 3x squared? So 3x squared times x squared is 3x to the 4th. Then I'm going to get minus 6x to the 3rd, which I'm going to put in the space here. Then I get 3x squared right here. And remember, I'm subtracting this, so I'm going to change all the signs. Okay, so I'm going to get 6x cubed right here. I'm going to get plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 2. And now I do this again. So, x squared, what do I multiply x squared by to get 6x cubed? How about 6x? So 6x times x squared is 6x cubed. 6x times negative 2x is negative 12x squared. 6x times 1 is 6x. And now I'm going to go ahead and subtract that. So I change all my signs. Again, this goes away. I get 16x squared right here. I get minus 11x right here and plus 2 right there. Okay, what do I multiply 6 or x squared by to get 16x squared? How about 16? 16 times x squared is 16x squared. 16 times negative 2x is negative 32x. And 16 times 1 is 16. And then I'm going to go ahead and subtract this. And so I'm going to get 21x minus 14. Okay, since this power is less than that one, that's my remainder. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and go, oh, plus 21x minus 14 over x squared minus 2x plus 1. And that's my answer. This big scary one was actually easier than the last one because it didn't have a bunch of nasty fractions in it. Okay. There you go. Got a little assignment for you. I will see you guys in class. Have a great evening.